Hello, Weston families. I am Miss Simpson, and I thank you so much for watching this video. What I'd like to do is share with you the information that was shared with parents today in our book club chat. We have been looking at the book Every Child a Super Reader, and I am going to share with you guys just a few little things that we discussed this morning that I thought may be helpful for all Weston families to take a look at your convenience. So even if you can't connect with us on WebEx during the day, because lots of us are at work or taking care of little ones or this, that, and the other, I thought that you guys could click on this link and watch it at your convenience. First of all, this is our second book chat that we have done, and the first one was covering chapters 1 and 2 in the introduction. Again, the book cover is on this screen here. It's called Every Child a Super Reader. And this is what we use every day at school during our morning meetings. Your child, if they come to school face-to-face or if they are virtual, this year at Weston Elementary, will participate in a morning meeting. What is a morning meeting? Basically, that's a time for us to come together as a class, as a group, and for the teacher to lead the class in some character building skills. We've been working on things like belonging. Your kids, I'm sure, have talked to you about how they focused on how to become a part of a group, how to belong in a group, what groups they belong in, and how hopefully Weston Elementary is a big family. Then we worked on curiosity and how to become a curious reader and how that makes you a better reader. And then friendship and kindness. And those words kind of speak for themselves. And that is what we landed on today, was talking about some of those character traits that we are focusing on and how they relate to becoming a super reader. So let me take you through the information that was shared today. We reviewed from last time, and it's basically discussing why this book is important, why our Weston teachers are using it for the morning meetings, what a morning meeting is, and then we spent some time looking at chapters 3, 4, 5, and 6. Last time, we talked about what the 7 strengths of a super reader are and how that can look in your home. On pages 37 through 40 in the book, and if you don't have the book in front of you, it's okay. I do have extra copies of the book, though. If you guys are interested, please just email me, keilasimpson@pickens.k12.sc.us, or you can call me, 864-397-2500, extension 2572, and I'll put that up later on as well. But I asked those that were participating to choose 2 areas to focus on between the last time we met and today, and I asked them if they would be willing to snap some pictures and share this reading taking place at home. And hopefully you guys are making a time to read at home together. If not, pretty soon you'll hear your child talking about the book, The Friendship According to Humphrey. We are going to be doing a school-wide book together beginning in just a week or so. They're going to have some activities to do at home with you that will be fun, and we may even sneak in another trivia night. So I did have some family send some pictures in. I have permission from family to share these pictures. They took some of the strategies in the book, and I'll tell you a little bit about them. One of them was to try to have books in your home that meet your child's interests. You may have a child interested in sports. You may have a child interested in cars. They may like comic books. And then you may have preschoolers just learning to read. This family happens to have different ages and different types of readers. And for Christmas, they got books that they really enjoyed on their interest level. And this, she told me, is not a staged picture. They immediately opened them up and started looking through them, which I just loved. This picture up here, she was telling me that grandparents who couldn't be with them due to COVID recorded themselves, because technology can be a great thing in this day and time, reading the night before Christmas. And they listened to it the night before Christmas and looked at the pictures in the book that they had at their house. So that's a really cool thing to keep from year to year and be able to use to bring family close by when they can't be. This was a picture of their youngest child in their home reading a book on his level to mom as she pretended to be getting tucked in for a nap. So, and then dad is reading with the kids as well. Thank you so much for sharing these. And I know you guys are reading in your home. If you ever would like to send us pictures to share with others about how you incorporate reading and how you make reading important in your home, please email them to me or Schoology message those to me. We would love to see them. So in chapter 3, we talked about the word belonging and how we had focused on that right at the beginning of the school year this year. It's so important when we have kids that are doing school virtually and doing school at home that we become a big family. I pulled out a few important quotes that hit me, that struck me when I was reading through the chapters. These are the pages that they're on. Decades of research that suggests, they have decades of research that suggests having at least one strong and stable relationship with a supportive adult is a key factor in helping children cope with high stress situations. Hopefully, the children that you parent have a strong adult-child relationship that is stable. And we strive really hard here at West End Elementary to make sure that we provide mentorship and times for all of our students to have a strong adult relationship where they can come to them if they have an issue, if they'd like to, tell them they're struggling with maybe this something in math or something at daycare or something they just want to talk to them about. And we use the hashtag when we're posting things on social media, hashtag We Are Family. And I think that really, really shows how much we focus on belonging at school, because we want each one of you, each family member and each student, to know that you belong at West End Elementary. And on pages 54 and 55 in the book, I know you may not be looking at it, but there are about 20 to 25 different ways that you can promote belonging at home. One of them is have your child interview family members about groups and communities to which they belong. And then it gives you specific questions to ask, like, who's your best friend and why? This could be something you just talk about at the dinner table. What is your favorite thing to do? What was your favorite thing to do when you were my age? What group has felt important to you in your life? Is there a sports team? Is there a church group? Is there a classroom that you love going to? Where did you feel the greatest sense of belonging as a child? And then some routines to develop belonging in your home. Create a listening corner for books or tape so that all folks in tape, we don't really have tape anymore, create a listening center so that we can listen to books together as a family. Share your child's reading growth with their grandparents or aunts and uncles, whoever might be interested in their reading growth, so they can celebrate with that with them. And of course, always let them see you reading books, not just stuff on your phone, but books, magazines, directions, menus, and then they will want to become part of that family group of being a reader, hopefully one day. The next thing we talked about in chapter 4 was curiosity. And I just love this picture I found from a couple years ago. I hope it makes you curious. What do you think's going on in this picture? You can see our fun little Statue of Liberty, otherwise known as Miss Robson, doing something here. And some of you may know what this is. Curiosity is important as a reader and just as a student, as a good human, as Miss Robson would say. Curiosity is important because it leads to invention and innovation. What if folks had not been curious before us to invent things? Questioning is so important, and active learning is just as important. Curiosity leads super readers to unknown territory. So yeah, we discover things because we're curious. Hopefully you've heard about some activities at West End Elementary that your child's participated in that would foster curiosity. Let me tell you about this picture. In 5th grade, they learn about immigration. She's becoming the Statue of Liberty at Ellis Island, and these students are going through a simulation of what it would have been like to become an immigrant to America. Super cool thing to foster curiosity. What can you do to promote curiosity at home? Well, our book has some great things on pages 68 and 69. Again, if you would like one of those books, please let me know. I wanted to give you a good resource. You can hit this website every day called Wonderopolis.com, and it gives you a wonder of the day. It's a lot of random information that's just fun for kids and might have them start wondering something else. And they learn a lot from being curious. The next thing we talked about in our book chat today was friendship. Why is friendship so important these days? Well, look at this, and let's think about the time that we live in right now. Friendship matters because the ability of young people to take into consideration other people's point of view helps them to consider those points of view to be able to better manage relationships in their lives. Well, what if our children grow up believing that their way is the only way and it's the right way? And I think some folks have actually grown up to be that way, but we know that being able to have empathy and to really have a friend that might have a different opinion than us helps us to grow into maturity and to really promote friendship. And again, we are family around here, and we promote friendships within our classrooms. In our book, I love these questions that are good for your child. And these are good questions for you to ask your child at home. Hold on just 1 minute. I have a friend joining me. My Kira, Miss Simpson's doing a recording. Can you join me later, sweetheart? Talk to you later, babe. All right, I'm going to keep going. That's one of our students who's hopped into my WebEx room. But good questions for your child. When have you felt like you were a good friend? When has being a friend felt hard for you? And what are the qualities of good friends? I think it's important for us to be intentional when we talk to our children about being a good friend. And these are some good questions for you to just talk about when you're eating dinner, when you're driving in the car, wherever. And then last week we spoke about kindness today. I think we can all agree that in this day and time, kindness matters, and kindness begins with me. We can't choose for anyone else to be kind, but kindness is a choice. And treating others with ongoing kindness overcomes so much negativity. What can you do to promote kindness at home? On pages 94 and 95, we're given some great things to do. Create a running list of kindness actions that you and your child can add to continuously. Thank someone for being kind to you. And then find books in your home about kindness. And I just want to land here, especially in America today, how can we be sure that our children learn in our homes that kindness is key? Well, we've got to do that by being an example of kindness. And I think we can all agree that we all need more kindness in the world. So this link gives you more information about what we've talked about today and about our book. The next time we're going to meet together is January the 26th, next Tuesday at 10:30. If you can't hop on WebEx, I'll do another one of these videos, and you can watch what you missed at the end, and that's completely fine. I understand. There is a survey. If you would like to click on the survey, I'll actually put the survey in a link for you guys, whoever's watched this. If you want to click the survey and tell me something you learned from it, that would be so helpful to me. And I just appreciate hearing from you guys as well. Always reach out to me at school, email or call me, and if you need me. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful evening. Okay? Have a good one. Bye-bye.